Hi, second grade. Yeah, so starting today, we're going to be talking a lot more about place values, right? About our ones, our tens, and the big one, our hundreds, right? So we'll be talking about our different place values today and starting with a little warm-up. And this warm-up is going to be kind of similar to things that we've done before, which is a great place to start. So let's take a look. Right? Because starting today, we're going to practice counting and bundling with our ones, tens, and hundreds all the way to this number. What's this number, everyone? Yeah, 1,000. Good, good, good. Okay. So here's our warm up, right? We're going to try to make 10 and make 100. So if I have 9 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many more ones do I need to make 10? If I have 9, how many more ones do I need? Yeah, I just need one more, right? So I can say 9 ones and 1 1 make 110. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then one more is 10, right? We have 110. Now, similar idea. If I have 9 tens, well, what number is 9 tens? It's 10, 20, 30, 40, everyone, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, right? 9 tens is 90. How many more tens do I need to get to 100? Well, if I have 90, our next 10 number is 100, right? So we also just need 110. So if I have 9 ones, I need one more to make 10. And if I have 9 tens, I need one more 10 to make 100. Okay, now let's think of it the opposite way. If I only have one 1, how many more ones do I need to make 10? If I only have 1, how many more do I need so I have 10? Dee Dee, I only have 1. How many more do I need? Yeah, we need 9 more, right? You can also think of this like we've been doing with our circles, right? If I only have 1, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more, right? I need 9 more ones to make 110. How about if I have 110? How many more tens do I need? If I only have 10, I need 100. How many more tens do I need? Maya? Yeah, I need 9 more tens or 90, right? I'd have 10. I need 90 more to get to 100, right? It's just different place values, different names, but 1 and 9 make one of the bigger ones. Okay. Now this time I'm starting off with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many more do I need to make 110? Emilia? Yeah, I need 2 more. So 8 ones and 2 ones make 110. How about if I have 8 tens or 80? How many more tens do I need to get to 100? How many more? Let's see. Liam? Yeah, 2 more tens are 20, right? Because 8 and 2, 8 plus 2 is 10, or 8 tens plus 2 tens is equal to 100. Good job. Okay, now this time I'm starting off with just 2 ones. How many more ones do I need to make 10, Paloma? I only have 2, right? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. 2 ones and 8 ones make 110. How about with our tens? 2 tens and how many tens make 100? Vanya? Good, right? 2 tens and 8 tens, or 20 and 80 make 100. What if I have 5 ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many more ones do I need to make 110? How many more ones do I need? Isabella? Good, right? I need 5 more ones. How about if I have 5 tens? How many more tens do I need to make 100? Frida? Good job, right? 5 tens and 5 tens are 50 and 50 is equal to 100. Now this time I'm starting with 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. How many more ones do I need, Salvador? Yeah, I need 4 more ones. How about if I have 6 tens? How many more ones do I need, Valerie? Or how many more tens do I need, Valerie? 6 tens and 4 tens. Very good. Make 100. How about if I start with 4 ones? How many more ones do I need? Christopher? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more ones. How about if I have 4 tens? How many more tens do I need, Kleben? Very good. I need 6 more tens. Okay, now I'm starting with 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many more ones do I need? Angel? Absolutely. Good job. 1, 2, 3. 3 more ones. And then 7 tens, and how many tens do I need to make 100? Eliza? Very good. 3 tens. Good. I'm noticing some of us are doing a little bit of talking on the side, right? This is going to be very important to us over the next today and all of next week, right? And so if you're talking in math, it's going to be very difficult. And you're not helping yourself out, you're not helping your classmates out. So let's make sure that we're paying attention, right? And participating and learning. Thank you. Okay, last one. I have 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. How many more ones do I need to make 110? How many more? Gabriel? How many more do we need? Yeah, we need 7 more ones. Good. If I have 3 tens, how many more tens do I need? Allison S. Good. 7 tens. Good job. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be working with our different place values today, right? Our ones, our tens, and our hundreds. Before we move on to today's lesson, let's practice counting. I don't know, you're like, Miss Sachin, we all know how to count. I know you do, right? You've been counting with me. But this counting thing is going to be super important today. So I want to make sure you're counting the same way that I'm doing it, okay? So first, let's get out your hand, right? Put in a fist like this in front of you. You can use your left hand. Right? So you should be seeing it like this, right? Maybe a little bit less of a hairy hand. That's okay. All right, ready to count? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do that a little bit faster. So that's 0. 1. I want to hear you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Now get the other hand out, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's a little bit hard, right? You gotta throw your pinky like that. 10. All right, let's start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now stop. Don't get to the next one yet. When we get to 10, right, we're gonna bundle our hands together, just like this, right? So watch me do it first, and then you guys can do it. 10. All right. Let's get 5, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. Together. All right, so let's start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're gonna bundle this together. Okay, now we have 10. Got it? Now let's do the same thing, but counting up by tens. 10, 20, just like that. 30, 40, 50. Okay, I want to hear everyone. You should have your second hand up now. 60, 70, 80, 90, and what's the next one? 100. Now they go together, right? Okay, let's try that one again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Great. Okay, now I'll explain in a bit why we're doing that. Because you're like, Mr. Sachen's gone crazy. No, he hasn't. This is very important in our math today. Count again. So all of you should be counting with your fingers now, just like we were just doing. We're going to count with our little blocks instead. Okay, so ready? 1. So you should have your thumb out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, look, we clapped and it became one of these tens, right? 110. Now, this is the exact same thing as what we had before, right? Because I can turn this back into my ones. And I have my 10 ones again. Should we try that again? Okay. Make sure we're counting with our fingers, right? And clapping when we get to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we have one of these tens. Okay, we do this all the time, right? When we're counting by ones, we're counting all our ones together. And then when we get to the big number, we get to 10, right? This is just like if we're writing down a number. We're counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? We only just use one number, right? Just use one number. Once we get to 10, we're using two numbers, right? Because we're using none of these, right? 0 of the 1 ones and 1 of the 10 ones. 1, 10, 0 ones. Right now, if we get to 11, a number like 11, we have one of these 10s and one of these 1s to make 11. Same with 12. Right? Okay. Now, let's do the same thing, but this time we're going to start with 10. And we're going to count up by 10. Remember we did this earlier, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then 100, right? So let's do the same thing, counting up with our tens. Make sure that you're counting with me, please. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so now you're going to use your other hand. 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So once we got to 100, right, we can use one of these 100 blocks, right? This is the same as 10 of these, right? 10, or 100 of these, right? I'm not going to do this for all of them, but it'd be 100 all the way. And of course, right, if I take one of these, I can break him down into my 10 tens again. And I can break this back down into my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's review. How many ones do I need in order to make 110? How many of these do I need to make 110? Raise your hand if you know. Okay. Why don't you show me with your fingers? How many ones do I need to make 10? Yeah, we need, right, 10 ones. And because I can take 10 of these ones, same as one of these 10s, right? Or I can take this thing. It would be the same as 10 ones again. Okay. How many of these 10s do I need to make 100? How many 10s is equal to 100? Raise your hands if you know. Right, 10, 20, 30. How many do we need? You show me with your fingers. Right, 10, right? Because if I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? I can turn this into 100. Or I can take this and hundreds or 10 tens, right? So 10 of these make 100 and 10 of these ones make 110, right? Or look in your workbook. I'm on page 103. Now, your book uses popsicle sticks instead. Okay, uses popsicle sticks instead. This popsicle stick is the same, just one popsicle stick is the same as 1. So I want you to write 1 on top of that one popsicle stick. How many popsicle sticks do you think this is? Maybe you can count them. How many, everyone? Yeah, this is 10, right? So this is the same as this because there's 10 popsicle sticks bound together. It's like when we clasped our hands to make one of these 10s. How about this big bundle? Yeah, that's 100, right? It's the same as this big green block. It's 100 popsicle sticks, or this 10, right? 10 times. Now we're gonna use these or draw these in order to make some numbers together. So the first number that we're going to be making is, you can write this down now, 135. 135. First, I'm going to think about the different place values here, the different numbers. So this number is the 100 number, this is the 10 number, and the 1 number. I see that there's 100. So I'm going to draw one of these. Now, it's going to take forever if we make it this beautiful drawing. So I'm going to do is draw a big thing with a circle around it. Now that's 100. Okay. Then I'm going to look at my 10 number here. How many 10s are there? Right? How many of these are there? Well, there's 3, right? There's 30. So I'm going to draw some smaller groups. 1, 2, 3, right? So 30. And then I'm going to look at my ones number. Well, I just need 5 more, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have 130, right? 10, 20, 30, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm even going to write that down. 100. This is 30 and 5, right? Together, 130 and 5 make 135. Next number we can do is 247. Okay, so let's think about these different place values, right? I have my hundreds place value, my tens place value, and my ones place value. How many hundreds do I have? How many 100s do I need to show this number? Joshua? How many 100s can I use? Yeah, it's 2, right? So let's go ahead and draw 2 big groups. It's going to be 200. Great. How many of the 10 groups do I need? How many 10s do I need for this number? Amariani? Yeah, I need 4 10s, right, to make 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many single pop sticks do I need here? How many single pop sticks? Yabin? 240, and then I need 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 247. Have 2 more numbers for you to try out. We're going to do 318 and 104. Let's take like 5 minutes right now. I want you to draw, right? How you would, just like we did for the first 2 problems, how you would use the different popsicle sticks groups to make 318 and 104. Remember that we have our hundreds number, our tens number, and our ones number, right? Our hundreds number, our tens number, and our ones number. Okay, so let's try these 2 out. Get to work, get to work, get to work, get to work, get to work. Okay. Number 3. How many 100s did you draw, Shanti? How many big 100s groups did you draw for this number? 3, very good. 100, 200, 300, right? If you need to fix your work, please do that. 300. Good job. How many 10 groups, right? These smaller groups. How many 10s did we have here? Let's go to Allison H. Yeah, there's a 1 here, right? So we just need 110. Make 310. How many single pop sticks did we draw here? Christopher? Yeah, 8. Just 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 310 and 8. This is 18, so 318. Perfect. Number 4, it's a little bit tricky. Just a little bit. Jackie, how many 100 groups did you draw? Yeah, just 100, right? So we have 100. Did we draw any 10 groups? Well, this is tricky, right? There's a 0 here. That means there's no 10 groups, just 100. And then how many single pop sticks did we have here? How many single pop sticks? Paloma? Yeah, just 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We didn't need any of the 10s, right? Just 104. Perfect. Now let's look at some other problems on the back here. Okay. So there's question 5, 6, and 7. I want this one actually to be your exit ticket. So I'll have you do this Next, let's actually do this one together first. Okay. So first problem says if I have 10 ones, if I have 10 of these, what does that become? If I have 10 ones, is that equal to 110, 1,000, or 100? If I have 10 of these. Remember? Yeah, 10 ones is equal to 110. How about if I have 10 of these 10 things? 1, 2, or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. If I have 10 of them, what is that equal to? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Well, it's 100. And lastly, now this one's a little bit tricky, right? 10 hundredths by 100. Okay, ready? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. What comes next? 1,000. Very good, right? So if I have 10 100ths, I get 1,000. 10 hundredths is equal to 1,000. Good job. Okay. Now time for your exit ticket here. So first thing I want you to do is on top of this paper, please write your name. Okay, I'm going to write Mr. Sachin because that's my name. I want you to write your name. Okay, because sometimes we forget to write our names. Now you're going to create some numbers here, right? So how many hundreds do you see? How many tens do you see? How many ones do you see? And that's going to be your number that you're making. It's kind of like the opposite of what we did on this front page. Okay, so please make sure you fill out this worksheet by yourself and raise your hand when you are done. All right, second grade. Make sure that you're working hard and quietly by yourselves for that exit ticket. When you finish, make sure you write your name and raise your hand to turn that in. Okay, and make sure we're quiet afterwards so that our classmates can work too. And I will see you for another wonderful video tomorrow. Bye, second grade.